fun to do here. You know I like riding my bike, and you know I like fishing, and it's even better when I combine the two, and that's what we're doing today. Follow along and see if we can catch a fish while I'm bike riding. So today's bike ride is one of our popular bike rides. We hop onto the North Augusta Greenway and we ride down to Brick Pond that's down here in North Augusta, and we stop and fish on the West Pond here. Now I take my Pedagos and I take a fishing pole with me. Sometimes I take two with me. I only have one in the car with me, so I just got my small little collapsible, but I have two collapsible poles that I take with me just in case it's somewhere you want to fish mounted on my bike. Now I do have a really old video, I think it's the first video I ever did, that kind of shows that cup holder, but I'm going to bring you along and show you again, give you a little bit of a close-up on it. So it's just a simple cup holder. I'll link to this off of Amazon. Cup holder, it clips onto my frame. I got a little bit of a Velcro strap here, so it can go this way, but it can't go any further that way. And then I simply took some pool noodles, sliced them down the middle. I do have them zip tied so that they're in there. So the fishing pole fits straight in there just like that. It's a perfect little fit, not hurting anybody, and I can just ride as far as I want to ride. When I want to fish, I grab my fishing pole and I'm ready to fish. So what I have on here, I do have a guard on here because I get nervous that that hook's gonna flip around and hook somebody while we're riding. So I did buy these off of Amazon. I actually bought the Cast King rod off of Amazon, and I'm pretty sure I bought the reel off of Amazon too. This is just a little 1000 reel and a little ultralight Cast King, but it's a collapsible one. So simple to come off. I did replace the rubber on here. 1 year out of the rubber and it gets hard and starts to break, so you can buy those little Velcro straps and they work just as good. Stick that back in there, and here's my little fishing setup. Now this is just for my little crappie. I usually tighten the drag pretty tight so it won't come off, but I have this for crappie setup. Pull it out, and what the rod does is it will expand. I believe that's a 6-foot rod. Maybe it's a 5.5. 5.5 because I'm 6 feet, almost 6 feet. So a little 5.5 Cast King. That'll be good for a couple little perch. You catch a bass on there, you're really going to be doing some good. I do have two other rods. I have another one that I have a spinner on, and that I believe is like a 6-foot rod. And I just got another spinning rod. It's probably about a 2000 size spinning reel on it, which I like. I like the spinning reels, but I also like a nice little casting rod, little bait caster. Bass Pro Shops did make a really cool bait caster. They usually only have it at the beginning of the year. I did look this year if they have them. They don't have them right now. Whether or not they sold out of them or they didn't bring them up. But last year they had a 7-foot collapsible rod, and it is absolutely awesome. It collapses down to about this size. It casts out. It's a medium heavy. It is a really nice casting rod on it. I'll show you that when I get home, but right now let's see if we can catch a fish on my little setup here. I will say this is a very heavily fished area. There's 3 ponds here, 4 ponds, and this is the only pond you can fish at, and this is the only pier you can fish off of. So that means that if you want to come fishing in North Augusta, this is pretty much where you can fish. So it's pretty heavily fished. I mean, there's a lot of people that come here and fish, and I usually don't hear a whole lot of people catching stuff here. Like I said, I catch stuff here beginning of the year during the spawn when they come out, but somewhere to stop when we're bike riding and throw in and fish. Who knows, every once in a while you'll catch something. Usually I have something more than just a little Roadrunner crankbait, Roadrunner jig. The Roadrunner jig with a blade on it. It's pretty dark out here right now. I believe this is pretty light, 4 or 5 pound tested on here. So you can see some jumping out there. Ton of turtles in here. I don't want to catch the alligator though. Look at him go. That is one thing, people come down here to spot the alligators. There's some pretty big ones down here. Big old alligator. He's a small one though. Probably no fish around him. It's getting dark, the bugs are coming out. I kind of just want to do a quick little video on it. I'm going to go ahead and stow it away, put it back on the bike. I usually just start off with, again, just the opposite, just collapse it down, little twist and it goes. Whew, that one was tight. Reel it up a little bit so it doesn't get caught. And then mine, I usually hook it on the end of one of the eyelets. Tighten that drag up so it can't come off. Now I'm stored. They do have this where it's supposed to go through all the eyelets. Sometimes I put it on, sometimes I don't. Sorry, I got it on the wrong way. Put it on there like that, and then I take the Velcro, wrap it around. My tip is protected. I'm ready to go. Hook is underneath it, not exposed. I just take it and put it on my bike. We're ready to go off and do some riding. Short but sweet. Didn't catch a fish. The bugs are really bad out tonight. And really, we came out to ride bikes, not fish today. We usually only stop. I'll fish for a couple minutes while we take a break. Hop on. If I catch a fish, great. If not, got to do both. Hope you enjoyed this one. It's a quick little bike video, quick little fishing video. I'll put links to that one and my other rods that I actually have. If you're interested in them, go buy them. They're great to throw underneath your truck. I have 2 of them in each one of my vehicles right now, so I always have a fishing pole whenever I need to go somewhere and it's not in the way. Hey, thanks for joining. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. Till then, happy biking and fishing. Whoa!